Morning, afternoon, and night. It's CBS 42 weather around the clock. Brought to you by Southern Home Structural Specialists. Now, the latest forecast from the CBS 42 Storm Team.
And a good Wednesday evening to you. Chief Meteorologist Dave Nussbaum here with a look at your weather update. And we're tracking showers and thunderstorms with some good downpours out there this evening. Hit or miss Friday, nothing too widespread, but that's going to change as we head into Thursday and Friday. A little more coverage of rain expected out there with a threat for heavy rain that could lead to some minor flooding concerns for us. Street flooding type flooding we're looking at, nothing like they've saw in Texas or New Mexico or back into Chicago. So that's good, but we still need to keep an eye out for that. Some of those areas, streams and creeks could be rising out there with that rain Thursday and Friday. And then we get to the weekend. Looks like that chance for rain is going down, but still producing some good downpours out there. So you see we have level 1 risk out here for Thursday and Friday for much of Alabama. That's a marginal threat here, again, level 1, but street flooding the main concern for us moving forward there. So the chance for rain fairly high at 70% Thursday and Friday, does go down to 40% to 30% for the weekend and next week. Still will have those storms, so keep that umbrella handy with you every day you go out. Now temperatures falling from the 80s to the 70s, but notice we have rain continuing overnight tonight. There is a chance we could see some downpours continuing in the middle of the night, maybe a few claps of thunder out there, so don't be surprised if you hear some of that. Lows range from the upper 60s, Coleman to Hamilton, to 72 Birmingham, to 74 Tuscaloosa, so another muggy night here. Tomorrow highs will be held down a little bit, upper 80s for many of us here, and the heat index only in the 90s thanks to the clouds and rain expected across the region. And here's what Futurecast shows throughout the evening. We'll see those thunderstorms continuing. By 11 o'clock, a little break, but watch what happens here. We'll see more of these moving in overnight into tomorrow morning, so we need to keep an eye out for some of those. During the day tomorrow, we'll start seeing more numerous storms by lunchtime into the afternoon. Some of these producing some pretty heavy rain, so that's why we need to watch out for some street flooding concerns. They'll taper off from dinner time into the evening hours here, and then as we get into Friday morning, we'll start off there quiet with some clouds, and then with the heating of the day, more of those scattered storms, though a lot more of them seem to be south of I-20, but it does include the Birmingham area before they taper off on Friday night. How about a look at the tropics? Nothing significant in the short term we're watching, but between July 16th and 22nd, potential does exist for maybe some development here across the northern part of the Gulf, so we'll keep an eye out for those trends. But the reason why we don't have anything in the short term is all this. Saharan dust plume, big plume coming on in across the Atlantic, keeping things quiet. Another plume heading on in toward parts of Texas, Louisiana, but by Saturday, we actually see a little bit here, so it could make for some pretty sunrises and sunsets as we get to the weekend, so keep that in mind if you like to take pictures of those. As for the beaches, well, again, looking at daily chance for some rain out there, highs around 88 Thursday, Friday, and into your Saturday. So recapping your forecast here again, heavy rain threat for Thursday and Friday, fewer storms for Saturday through next week, still a 40% chance though, and high temperatures getting back into the 90s. And that's a look at your weather around the clock on this Wednesday evening.